La cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta a mi generación y acuéstate en el
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Gerrit Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Gerrit Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Here's the first pitch. Whit Merrifield is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7:06.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat. And he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And here he is, right on cue. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Three-two pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Brady Singer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
A 1 pitch on its way. 1-1.
That's it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting second. The right
So
fielder,
stepping in is Aaron Judge. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
That's a ball.
Pulled hard down the line in left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throwing to second.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he rips it on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 13 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. That evens it up 1-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dozier is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks lead one. Still no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan O'Hearn trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And there's ball one. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman. The 2-1 home. He's outside for a ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. O'Hearn aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner going back. Gone into Monument Park. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Michael Taylor. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Michael Taylor. 6th home run on the season for him as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First offering on its way.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Royals are on top 4-0.
To sacrifice myself where I can.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-1 is in off the plate. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and 23 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Stepping in now, Clint Frazier.
The left fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Frazier is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation, sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate, you know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch sent in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Higashioka stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard to third. There's Merrifield on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We played 2 full. The Royals lead it 4-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Now the first pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Santana has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 13.
So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. And now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Drilled down the line. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now to the plate, Jorge Soler.
Leading off for the Royals, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. In now, Kelvin Gutierrez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Gutierrez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Three and one. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with two quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Michael Taylor. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City, and it remains a 4-3 game.
I'm wearing a cape and apron, so I ain't saving you or cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss.
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch.
No touchdown.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
1-1.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
you know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now. Now to bat, Clint Frazier, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Line drive base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here's the 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here 4-3. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Torres hit the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So now Carlos Santana, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1 for the count.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Over to first, Cole, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1. Salvador Perez would be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador.
And up steps Salvador Perez. No hits to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next, it'll be Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
LeMahieu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here now the 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Taylor. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Five runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. O'Hearn in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Up next, Gio Urshela. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air out to left field. Dozier is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-4 New York.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next up, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets fouled. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Kelvin Gutierrez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, left fielder, Hunter Dozier.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Now a throw over. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Carlos Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and that will bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Clint Frazier will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
Popped up. Gutierrez into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Kyle Higashioka, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 5-4. Luis Cessa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in is Michael Taylor. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Michael A. Taylor.
And now the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Nicky Lopez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. With Merrifield next to bat. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. KC down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
The center fielder, Brett.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gardner is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now at the plate, here is Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Carlos Santana. The pitch. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
At the plate now, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as we are all tied at 5. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Can you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now, Jorge Soler, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses. 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 2-run homer down the line in right as they've taken a 2-run lead. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. Hero, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the Yankees 7 and the Royals 5. Tyler Wade is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kelvin Gutierrez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And it's 1-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. Hunter Dozier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 pitch.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Hanser Alberto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch of the AB now. He'll start this one at 274. No home runs as of yet, 9 driven in. The 1-0 home. Hit high and deep out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Home half of the ninth coming up, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Hanser Alberto is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So now here is Brett Gardner. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. O'Hearn is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 1-0. And he pops it up. Soler on the move. And that's going to land foul. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-1, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Struck him out. Yanks held in check. Still tied 7-7. Wandy Peralta takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Next up is Salvador Perez, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Brian O'Hearn. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 7-7. Number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 38.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A winning run stands at second base.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. To short, hit hard. Alberto has it, and that's the first out. Now into the box, Luke Voigt, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And that one yanked just foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if you could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Big at bat now, and here is Tyler Wade. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Fouled off. Fastball well outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. New York scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Wandy Peralta wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
You gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. You gotta be happy. Keep working today.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 13 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For Kansas City, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.